Hello students, myself Anita Parmar, Associate Professor in Chemistry Department, MVM Science, Home Science College. We start with the chapter Name Reaction, Rearrangement and Reagent belongs to the paper 502 Organic Chemistry. In the second and third episode, we learned Arndt ester synthesis and Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction. In episode 4, we learned reaction 3. It is a Bissler-Nieperialski reaction, also known as Bissler-Nieperialski cyclization. It is a reaction allows the synthesis of 3,4-dihydroisoquinoline from beta-aryl ethyl amide. Amide is formed by the reaction of acetyl chloride with the amide. It gives the beta-ethyl amide. It is using by the condensation reagents such as phosphorus pentoxide, phosphorus oxychloride and zinc chloride. Now see in the reaction, beta-aryl ethyl amide on reaction with phosphorus oxychloride, it gives the dihydroisoquinoline derivatives. The important reaction of the Bissler-Nieperialski, it is carried out at low temperature and also use the inert solvent like benzene, nitrobenzene and toluene. It is allowed the initial step, the dehydration step of the amide, it is followed by the cyclization. In the dehydration, the reagent used is the phosphorus pentachloride, oxychloride, thionyl chloride and zinc chloride, which promote to lose the carbonyl oxygen. With the use of phosphorus oxychloride, phosphate is the good leaving group by the formation of imidoyl phosphate. And with the use of phosphorus pentoxide, if the reaction is carried out, the reaction involves with the formation of phosphorus oxychloride, which leads to pyrophosphate. It is the better leaving group. See in the mechanism, phenyl ethyl amide, or it is the aryl ethyl amide. Amide is from the beta-aryl ethyl amide with the reaction of the acetyl chloride. See, it is a reagent of phosphorus oxychloride. The carbonyl carbon is attached with the oxychloride. Via oxychloride, it forms the carbonium ion. And in the tautomerization with the cyclization, it gives the removal of HCl to form the oxychloride complex. And this one, on the removal of the phosphorus chloride with the HCl, it forms dihydro derivative of isoquinoline. And then after this one is convert into the isoquinoline derivatives with the help of palladium or selenium catalyzed. See in the mechanism again here. Here it is. The monosubstituted compound with the phosphorus oxychloride, it forms iminoyl compound. That is the formation of imine. It is the N double bond NH. On the resonance stabilization, it gives via rearrangement to the cyclization form. There is a participation of the electron and it forms the cyclization. And this one on the removal of phosphorus oxychloride and hydrochloric acid gives the dihydroisophenolene derivatives. It converts into isophenolene derivative with the dehydrogenation with the palladium and selenium catalyst. Application of this reaction is well known for the synthesis of papaverine. Papaverine from the veratrol via reaction of this one. Here is the Bisler-Neperonosky synthesis, cyclization. It gives the dihydro compound and then with the palladium convert into the papaverine. Papaverine is the alkaloid. It is found in the opium seed. Now the rearrangement reaction. In the syllabus there is a 3 rearrangement reaction. Now what is rearrangement? It is the broad class of organic reaction where the carbon skeleton of a molecule is rearranged to give a structural isomer of the original molecules. Means substituent group moves from one atom to the another atom and give the new substance or new product. The first rearrangement reaction is the Beckmann rearrangement. It is a well-known reaction by the German chemist Otto Beckmann. A rearrangement of an oxime to a functional group to the substituted amide. The solution consists of acetic acid, hydrochloric acid and acetic anhydride and widely used in the catalyst of rearrangement. The other acid, sulfuric acid, polyphosphoric acid and hydrogen fluoride or hydrofluoric acid also used. Beckmann rearrangement, the reaction, it is a method of conversion of ketoxime into nitrogen substituted amide in presence of acid catalyst like phosphorus pentachloride. This is known as Beckmann rearrangement reaction. The other acid catalyzed also be used like phosphorus pentoxide, thionyl chloride, phosphorus oxychloride, phosphoric acid and sulfuric acid. With the use of this rearrangement, benzophenone is rearranged to benzenylide with the presence of phosphorus pentachloride in ethereal solution. See here the benzophenone with the hydroxylamine convert into oxime and oxime on reaction with pentachloride to give the complex of the nitrogen substituted oxyphosphorus chloride. With the hydration of acid, it convert into anilide. The process of Beckmann rearrangement is shown as below. The oxime is shaped when cyclohexanone is respond with the hydroxyl amine. With the example of cyclohexanone, we can explain the Beckmann rearrangement. The protonation of the hydroxyl of oxime happens after the change of alkyl group into the nitrogen molecules. The same NO bond is severed with the expulsion of water and isomerization process happens which protonates the molecules of nitrogen and product is the amide. See in the mechanism, ketone is converted into the ketoxime which is the protonated with the nitrogen. It is the NO bond is here. There is a dehydroxylation. It gives the carbonium ion. With the help of acid, it is hydrolyzed with the alkyl group is transferred to the nitrogen molecules Here the deprotonation, and after the protonation with the tautomerism, it convert into the anilide compound. Application of the pigment rearrangement. It is very much useful in the synthesis of paracetamol drug. With the phenol, the acetylation, it gives the para-hydroxy acetophenol or para-acetyl phenol. React with the hydroxyl amine, it convert into the oxime. And then after the use of acid, this hydrogen is there and convert into the anilide. The product is the paracetamol. The other examples of the reaction is cyclohexanone to caprolactam, cyclohexanone to cyclohexanone oxime, caprolactam. It is the compound in the use of the production of nylon 6, the polymerization reaction. Caprolactam to 6-amino caproic acid, which on polymerization gives the nylon 6 compound. Second is the benzophenone to benzophenone oxide. It is produced benzanilide substance. The second example is the cinnamic aldehyde. The cinnamaldehyde, it gives cinnamaldehyde oxide with the hydroxyl amine, and then on the phosphorus pentoxide, it gives the isoquinoline. So these are the uses of the Beckmann rearrangement reaction. It is the first rearrangement reaction. Thank you.